Welcome back, everybody. I'm the go-to chef. Watch me turn these ingredients here into this dish here on this week's episode of the 5-ingredient challenge. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So this week's episode, we're going to go ahead and create a garlic butter lemon chicken. All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do first here is we're going to prep some lemon slices. These are going to serve two purposes: one, to season our chicken, and two, to act as our garnish. Now, these lemons, I'm starting off with slices. I'm going to make slices, halves, and zest. And as you can see here, I'm using what is known as the claw method, right? When I'm cutting, I've got my fingers curled back. That way the knife doesn't slip into my fingers. And I'll tell you, claw method is indeed the safest way to cut food. And you see I've got the lemon zest that's about to go here. And so the lemon zest is going to add a nice little extra lemony flavor to it. Where the lemon juice adds nice acidity and some lemon, I feel the zest gives you a good lemon flavor. But as you saw earlier, I'm not going to waste this lemon. I'm cutting that. I cut that in half so we can use it because we need all this lemon juice here. All right, so next we're going to use some of this parsley that's available. And what you're going to see here is this parsley. I'm just chopping it. That way I have it. And this parsley is going to be used also as a garnish and to help season my chicken. And then, of course, I don't know if y'all have ever heard me talk about my big four, but my big four, we got salt, pepper, garlic, onion. Garlic, bam, we're using fresh garlic today. And, some recipes say that only add like 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, but depending on what you're doing, you can't have too much garlic. All right, so what we got to do next, you just got to prep the chicken, right? So we want to clear off all the excess membrane. We want to clear off all excess fat. Yes, chicken does come with some fat, but once you cut it, and you just got to prepare to season it. All right, so we're going to use some simple seasonings here. We're going to start off with some salt, some black pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some paprika. Not smoked paprika, regular paprika. Got some basil going in. And if you're from Australia, United Kingdom, I understand it's pronounced basil. But I'm from the United States, this is basil. Add some oregano and some tarragon. All right, now we're going to take our chicken. We're going to flip it over. And, I believe in seasoning my chicken. So when I flip it over, we're going to work some magic here and go ahead and snap our fingers. And bam, it's just going to be magically seasoned. Boom, seasoned. What you got to do before you cook off your chicken, right, and you see it glowing in the background there, is you got to preheat your pan. And I added butter to the pan. My apologies. I wish I'd shown you that part. Although, if you've seen butter melt once, you've seen it melt 1,000 times. I preheat this pan to about a medium high to high. Next, we're going to go ahead and add some chicken bouillon. Normal cups of chicken, right, you want to do hot water and usually 1. But this time, I'm going to up it and do 2 cubes and 1 cup of hot water. Yes, I get bouillon's a little salty, but when you add it to like this, it's just going to give you a much better flavor. All right, after about 4 minutes, flip your chicken. Make sure you flip the chicken, and look at that color. That chicken's going to taste real good when it's done cooking. But we're not doing this to fully cook the chicken because we're going to go ahead and put this into a pressure cooker. Oh, sliding action. Check this out. So we let that bouillon sit for a moment. We just stir it up, break it down, and bam, now we got basically chicken base, chicken stock. Now, this is where we're going to go ahead and finish cooking the chicken. It's in the pressure cooker here, okay? But you want to make sure you finish fully cooking the chicken, okay? Make sure you finish fully cooking the chicken. That's the most important part. You don't want to get yourself or your family sick if you make this for, or your friends, depending on who you make this for. Add some butter. Add some lemon zest. Now, see, the lemon zest came in handy this time. Oh, a little bit more. Check it out. Garlic. Just throw the garlic in there. Once you add your sauce and whatnot, once you add your chicken base, you're going to be fine. Take about half your parsley, dump it in there, and then add your chicken stock. But wait, there's more. Remember those lemon slices? Boom. Lemon slice, and lemon slice. Now we're going to take those halves of lemon, squeeze the lemon juice. Now, you see how I put the lemon in the opposite direction? It's because I can squeeze more juice going the opposite direction with the flat part facing the round as opposed to pressing that mountainous looking thing into the uh, broadest part of the cut lemon. Hey, do it how you got to do it. All right, so now y'all have seen my crock pot. I put this in another video. You should see the tag in the upper right hand here if you want to go purchase this crock pot. It's an instant cooker, pressure cooker. Set it on the poultry setting for about 25 minutes. Let it rip. All right, so you saw the French fries and the ingredients. Well, there's multiple ways you can cook it. You can bake it, you can fry it, you can air fry it. You can just leave it out and let it thaw if you're a weirdo. I'm not a weirdo. I'm gonna air fry my stuff. I'm gonna air fry it about 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. I don't remember what the instructions on the bag say, but I prefer making my fries crispy because I do not have a fryer, and I just don't like dealing with having an in-home fryer, anyways. And yes, comment blah that. Well, you could just turn a pan or a pot into a fryer. I'm not going to go through that much hassle to clean it. So air fryer it is. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and plate our food, right? Chicken's fully cooked, 25 minutes, like I said, in the pressure cooker. It's gonna come out, even if at 180, 190 degrees Fahrenheit to 100, it's still gonna come out pretty tender and it's gonna be able to fall off the fork. Uh, this makes a quick and easy dinner. It's great if you want something that's still relatively healthy. This chicken, you'll get a nice lemony, herby flavor from it. And I don't mean herby fully loaded, the movie. I'm talking about the herbs that you used on this. All right, but you can check it out. Last week's episode, the first episode of the 5 ingredient challenge. You'll see it right here in the upper right hand corner. But leave your comments below on what ingredients you'd like to see for next week's episode of the 5 ingredient challenge. And as always, enjoy.